English teacher, part 48. Motivation through feedback. As your students work at or complete assignment, provide prompt feedback that will benefit them by guiding their current or later efforts. In giving verbal feedback, you might say, for instance, "I understand what makes you feel frustrated," but then go on to communicate confidence in the student's ability to learn and grow. You can do it. Let's work through this example together, and then you can try the next one by yourself. Vary the types of the feedback by using the program learning materials, answer keys, computer-assisted instructions, and peer interactions. Provide positive reinforcement for the gains. Encourage students who are working diligently by recognizing and reinforcing reasonable effort. Even though it may not have been successful, correct without criticism. You might say, for example, "That's not exactly right, but close. Let me show you another way. Have you thought of trying this way? How do you think this might work?" Here's another way of trying to find an answer. Remind your student of their previous successes they want to discover and believe in the capabilities and the strengths. So rather than putting a strong foot on them, we need to boost them, but they may require emotional support and coaching to achieve this. By showing confidence in their capabilities and openly anticipating that they will make honest efforts, you will help them to succeed. If, on the other hand, you introduce negative warnings that they will find their task difficult, they probably will give up. Motivation through rewards. Ideally, students will gladly engage in activities because they like them, because they're already interested in the content. In practice, however, rewards given for improved or successful performance can often motivate students to try harder, thus helping them to connect efforts and achievements. Initially, rewards are like to be extrinsic, that is the external one. The marks are the most obvious forms of the extrinsic reward. About half of the students in a typical class will respond positively to the motivation of better marks for higher performance. Other forms of the rewards are token of achievement, for example, a gold star or a listing of an honor roll, a teacher's verbal approval, free time, playtime, a choice of activities, or even a prize. Rewards need not to be associated only with the individual's competition. Group rewards for strong efforts and performance can be used to promote cooperation and interactive skills. Appropriate rewards help the students to develop positive social behavior, self-concepts, and effective skills. As students mature, they can be taught to value or seek intrinsic rewards, that is, natural internal rewards. Encourage your students to view learning tasks positively, focusing whenever possible on the internal satisfaction to be gained from the challenge of the learning met task well done. Identifying motivated students. Monitoring your methods of the motivation of the students is part of the reflection on your own professional progress. Your skill in meeting the professional targets of students' motivation will, of course, improve with the practice. From the beginning, however, you should be alert to any combination of 4 responses that mark the motivation of the learners. They are as follows. Number 1, interest. Number 2, perception of the relevance. Number 3, anticipation. And number 4, satisfaction. So I can put them in detail. Interest. Motivated learners will pay attention to the lesson or activity, showing interest or curiosity. Number 2, perception of relevance. Learners will find instructions relevant to their interest and their perceived personal needs and goals. Number 3, anticipation. Learners will anticipate success in assimilating instructions. Number 4, satisfaction. Learners will experience appropriate intrinsic, internal, or extrinsic, external rewards and have their satisfaction on the achievement.